Hello, thanks for being here with me, Tiger Lilith Tarot. We are going to be doing a new moon to full moon love reading for Virgo placements. Happy birthday, Virgos. Happy season. I hope it is treating you well. We are going to be looking at the new moon in Virgo up until the full moon here. So with the new moon in Virgo, this is going to be for the person on your mind, or if you don't have anyone on your mind, if you're not involved with anyone, just a love reading in general. Virgo tends to pay attention to the details, so we are going to look at, okay, that one decided to fall out, where to pay attention to the details in this row. Over here, we're going to look at where to not pay as much attention to the details, where to be a little looser. And then in the center here, we're going to look at what is connecting the two of you. And then we are going to clarify with the tarot, and we'll end with some messages from the oracle cards. So we have strength coming out, where to pay attention to the details. Okay, strength, the Emperor, and justice. All right, Virgo. Well, 3 major arcanas. It feels like something little karmic is happening here. We have 2 fire signs, an air sign. We have Leo, Aries, and Libra represented here. So you could have some of those placements in your chart. We are just coming out of Leo season, so that could be why strength is here as well. But there's something about... There's a message here about paying attention to the details of, feels like reining something in. Like reining in, Virgo, I have a sense that you know more. I don't know why. We'll see what else comes out when we clarify here, but there's something that you know, I feel like, with this row. And I know that's an odd message here with where to pay attention to the details, but it feels like you are trying to rein something in order to present it, in order to, like, speak your truth, right? With strength, it's like you're trying to rein in some sort of impetuous, kind of wild instinct. And then the Emperor, it's like in order so that you do this to get to the structure of something. And then with justice here, it's like so you can find the balance in it. There's a balance that needs to be found between you and this person, or just in general. But it's like it comes from you kind of balancing things within yourself. Where to loosen up and be a little more free in the relationship. We have the 7 of Cups, the 7 of Swords, and the Queen of Wands. Virgo, it's like there's something you're trying to plan. You're trying to plan a fantasy that you have had in your head, and you're trying to do this in a very, like, fearless manner, but I feel like this is where you need to loosen up a little bit and kind of let the universe do what it needs to do, if that makes sense. The 7 of Cups is about looking at your options. You might have multiple options when it comes to love. You're trying to plan something here with the 7 of Swords. You might be trying to get out of one relationship in order to go into another one. And it feels like there's a message here. I feel like you're judging yourself really critically. And if you're judging your partner really critically, I would say to try and kind of loosen up in that area, to be a little bit more fearless in your like bold pursuit of love, not to strategize as much. All right, let's see. What is connecting Virgo and their person? These wanted to come out. Okay. Virgo, so it seems like there's something here that there's a cycle within both of you that's ending. This might be an ex, a past relationship, a relationship that you're going through again. With the Ten of Swords here, then the Moon, we have the Eight of Swords and the Page of Wands. So, you're very connected to this person with your emotions. The Moon here being in the center. Not only do you feel emotionally connected to this person, but you're also drawn to the mystery of them. You want to know more about them. That's kind of what keeps you going towards them. And with the Eight of Swords and the Page of Wands coming out together down here, I'm almost getting the feeling like there's something you don't see, but you're moving towards it anyway. And what connects the both of you is it's almost like neither one of you are willing to give up. Even though something has ended, there are deep emotions and something instinctual that connects you to this person. And while both of you are not seeing it, you're also moving towards your desires at the same time. There could be a child involved here as well. One of you could not... There's something about a child connects the two of you. Let's see here. Let's see what comes out with strength. The Ten of Pentacles. Where to pay attention to the details. Virgo, there's something about this person. You have definitely, if you haven't been with this person before, it feels like you've been with this person. It almost feels like they are part of your family. And that it's almost like that's what makes you feel so strongly about them, is this deep connection that you feel to them. It's familial. Yeah, and there needs to be a balance here with the Emperor and the Three of Cups. I'm getting the feeling there needs to be a balance here between work and play, between the structure that you've built and how to, it's almost like how to have a good time within that structure. How to still enjoy yourselves while And Virgo, I feel like if you're getting in arguments with your person right now, or if you're just in your head about love, it's like these arguments you're having with your person, or again, if it's not with your person, if it's with yourself, if you're having a lot of thoughts about self-doubt when it comes to relationships, these thoughts or these arguments are happening to draw attention to something, to draw attention to an imbalance that is happening within this relationship. Let's see, let's get one more card for this Five of Swords. Yeah, it's almost like someone is not as dedicated as someone else is. And that's what these arguments are bringing to light. Let's see, with the Seven of Cups, we have the Two of Wands. I wonder where to loosen up in the relationship. I feel, Virgo, like it's time to take a risk. If you haven't taken a risk with this person, if this is someone that you've been fantasizing about, that you haven't really made it clear that you want them, that you desire them. The Two of Wands is about going after your desires, and it is about taking the risky option. If you have a choice between two people, feel like there's a message here to take the path that you haven't taken before. Seven of Swords with the Seven of Swords. Virgo, there's a really strong feeling here that you're trying to plan an escape from something. You're trying to move away from a situation that hurt you, but while doing so, be careful not to strategize too much with the person on your mind. It's like if there's too much strategy, it's not coming from the heart. And what connects you two is your emotions. Here, yeah, the Six of Cups with the Queen of Wands. I feel like there's a person, this person wants to share their past with you. They want to share possibly even past heartbreak, sentimentality. They want to be nostalgic with you, but there's a sense here that you're going to judge them for something about the past. And I feel like there's a message here that the more you kind of allow this person to speak freely and not try and plan what's happening with the Seven of Swords here twice, the more successful this person will be in opening up emotionally. The Ten of Swords with the Four of Swords. You're both in a place of contemplation. There's a cycle over between you two, but at the same time, you're both thinking about this cycle and thinking about what... It's almost like contemplating what caused an ending in the past. If this isn't someone that you're reuniting with, then it's what caused endings in relationships in the past. Perhaps the two of you talk about this, and that's what connects you. Yeah, your emotions is what leads to a new beginning here. I don't feel like this is a new beginning as in a new person. It's a new beginning as in like a new cycle in the relationship. Let's see with the Eight of Swords. Five of Cups. Almost feels like you both are dealing with past emotions, but independently. You're not sharing this with one another because you're both trying to look towards the future. Yeah. With the Fates here and the Page of Wands. It's as if you both know that your fate lies in the future. And so you're both mourning past hurts, but independently. Virgo, I feel this is someone you're very curious about. With Judgment at the bottom of the deck here, this, again, could definitely be someone coming back from the past. Let's pull a few oracle cards here to get some guiding energy from this new moon to the full moon. Let's see here. You have choice. Yeah, you could be choosing between two people. You have number 44, Lantern, and Intuition. Lantern, the card says, consciousness is light. 44 breaks down to 8. We have a few 8s coming up here. 8 of Pentacles. We have Strength here, which is number 8, which is, the Strength card is about the sun, right? This is a card, Leo's card. This card, the Lantern card, is really representative of the sun to me as well. There's something, Virgo, about you going towards the light, going towards what you desire, and almost what makes you feel integrated. The Ten of Pentacles is also one of your cards. This Choice card here reminds me very much of the Two of Wands. The women are both in red, and the Two of Wands, traditionally, he's holding a globe in his hand. She's holding kind of a looking glass of sorts. Where will she go next? That's one of the questions here for the Two of Wands, and it came up with the Seven of Cups. There's a lot of options on where you can go next, but this is also an area to be less critical of yourself. Allow yourself to dream, But there's also a message here from your person about allowing you both to kind of dream together. If there's strategy, let it happen together, right? If you have someone that's already in your life, I think there's a kind of a large message here of not holding back from them and taking the risk to let them in to your plans. Right, Virgo, this is what I have for you for the new moon to the full moon. I hope this resonated. Like and subscribe. Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Otherwise, I will see you at your next reading.